You're listening to the Infinite Bliss Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Robinson, the Gregarious Hermit. Hey everybody, good morning, welcome, and thank you for joining me. So this morning, while I was sitting doing my own meditation, which, by the way, that's what I do before I come down here to teach you meditation. But while I was sitting doing my own personal meditation this morning, I really felt a very strong connection with the Crown Chakra this morning. And I feel like that's the chakra or the part of the body that we tend to skip over and forget. Everybody seems to be obsessed with the third eye these days and opening that puppy up. But the crown is probably more important than that. And so that's actually what I want to do today. Now, if you're not on a spiritual journey, don't worry, that's perfectly all right. This is still a really good meditation for focus and concentration, which, of course, is the aim of these morning meditations. So, again, don't worry. It'll still give you a wonderful meditation to help you through your workday. And for other people that are on a spiritual journey, it'll just help kind of balance out your system and maybe help you on your path. Okay, so let's start as we always do and just spend a moment to relax our body fully. We need to release all the muscle tension in our body so that we feel safe and our mind can start to go to sleep. So make yourself comfortable. Sit up nice and tall and straight so that all of your upper body weight is pressing right down on the base of your spine. Relax your feet. Feel them pressing into the carpet and feel your arches relaxing. Moving on up to your calf muscles. Allow them to relax and hang down behind the knee. You'll feel that gentle little tug of gravity pulling on the tendon right behind the knee. And then moving on up to your thighs and your hamstrings. Allow those big muscles to soften and relax. Let them expand and just sink into the seat cushions. It should feel like you're becoming one with the chair that you're sitting on. That line between your body and the chair starts to get a little fuzzy. Now make sure your hips and your pelvis are tipped forward slightly so that your spine is up nice and tall and straight. Relax the muscles around your kidneys. Feel them softening and expanding. And as you release the tension on your spine, just feel that extra little bit of pressure in your seat. And moving on up to your upper back and your shoulders. Allow those muscles to soften. Feel them melting and starting to flow down your back. Allow your elbows to soften so that your shoulder blades can drop fully. And as you do so, you should feel an extra little bit of pressure on the palms of your hands pressing down on your thighs. And moving back up to your shoulders and your neck. Make sure your head is balanced perfectly on top of your neck. You can just tip it slightly forwards and backwards until you find that neutral spot where the muscles at the front and the back just seem to relax and release. Make sure your jaw is nice and loose. Allow the teeth to separate slightly while keeping your mouth closed. Allow your face to relax completely. Pay attention to those muscles around your eye sockets and your forehead. Just feel them softening. Feel them start to tingle as the blood flows effortlessly. Now turning our attention to our breathing. Just notice that each time you breathe in, your lungs expand and your chest rises gently. Notice that stillness at the top of your in-breath. There's a little pause before you start to breathe out again. That pause is very important. That's almost when the world seems to stop turning. As you breathe out, allow that wave of relaxation to travel downwards through your body. So breathe in, feel your lungs expanding. Notice that pause. And then allow that wave of relaxation to travel down through your body as you breathe out, relaxing every muscle as you do so. Feel your feet starting to tingle. What a beautiful, gentle rhythm. Now, what I want you to start doing, and do this very slowly, but starting at the base of your spine, I want you to slowly move your awareness upwards, ever so slowly, all the way up your spine. Notice what happens in your body as you allow your awareness to move upwards. Feel peace in your heart when you get there. And keep your awareness moving up until you get all the way up to your forehead. Just spend a moment there. And then keep going upwards. So your crown chakra actually sits about 1 inch to 2 inches above the top of your head. So move your awareness right up to your scalp and then just a little bit higher. And I want you to concentrate on that spot. You may feel a slight burning in your scalp. You may feel as though every single hair follicle is tingling. It may feel like they're trying to float away from your head. That's okay. Those are good sensations, and that just helps you focus on that spot. So let's do that for 4 minutes. Now this is quite passive, so your mind will probably try to jump in and distract you. And if it does, just go right back to feeling that spot just above the top of your head. And if you're really having a hard time concentrating, just come back to your breathing. Notice your breathing for a moment, and then slowly move your awareness from the base of your spine right the way up to the top of your head. And just do that as many times as you need to. And then stay at the top of your head until the next time that voice jumps in. All right, let's go 3 minutes. Okay, so that's our 3 minutes. So you can move your awareness back down to your chest. Just notice that gentle rhythm. Notice that peace in your heart right now. And then start to become aware of your feet pressing into the floor. Feel yourself sitting in your seat. Notice any sounds or any smells in the room around you. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on back. All right. So well done, everybody. That looked very peaceful and relaxing for all of you. I didn't see anybody struggle with that meditation. I feel like the crown chakra is the one that we forget about. It's like we do oil changes in the car and we, put fuel in the car, and we rotate the tires, but we don't change the brake fluid enough. Or, plenty of other things that we should really take care of, but we don't. And the crown chakra is definitely that one. People seem to skip over it for some reason. Not sure why. But anyway, that meditation should serve you well today for focus and concentration, which is what we need to power through our Thursday at work, get a lot of stuff done, so that you can join me tonight for our Thursday night talks. And if you haven't done so already, you can visit my website. I'm going to throw up the splash screen, thegregarious.hermit.com/club. And you can actually sign up to receive my newsletter, basically become a free member of the Infinite Bliss Meditation Club, and you'll receive the link to join that Thursday night talks live. So you can actually join me on the Zoom meeting, and then we can get into the discussions after we do that first meditation. Thursday night talks, I usually teach 3 different types of meditation, all along a similar theme. And between the meditations, we get into it a little bit and talk about how it affects your body, what it does for you. And especially if you are on a spiritual path, that's the time to ask questions and get answers to any of the things that you might be facing in your own journey or your own awakening experience. So, all right, thanks for joining me this morning. Talking too much as usual. So it's a bad habit, I know. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Take care. I'll see you tonight. And again, that website for you is thegregarious.hermit.com/club. All right. Have a wonderful day.